You are here with James Johnson from Urban Grandstand Digital. We have come all the way from Cleveland, Ohio to talk to the cast here of the Bass Brothers production of Strength of Love. And we are here with Paula Campbell. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm great.
It's very, very good to have the opportunity to talk to you in person. Obviously, we talked a couple months ago. You have done so many different things, like obviously, you know, in the stage world, you've done music, you've worked with some of the biggest artists in entertainment. So what was it that actually got you to this point?
You know, honestly, I love entertainment. So I'm a singer by God's gift.
Right.
And I guess the acting skill just developed because when I'm on stage and I'm singing, I am acting because I have to come into something that makes whatever I'm singing, even if I don't feel it at that moment, believable for my audience. So it's something that came to me.
Right. What has been the best thing about being a part of this production? Like, it's turned into something really, really huge now.
I learned, even just from the script in itself, like honestly, I was just telling somebody, I was like, I'm very, very aggressive. I'm always in your face. I don't care if you don't want to know what's on my mind. I don't care. This is what's on my mind. You made me mad and I need to tell you so you can straighten it out. And it helped me understand that there's a way to do things, to have a peace, to understand that being silent and thinking before you speak is not something that's weak, but it's actually a sign of strength.
Definitely.
So just even in the script, and that's honestly like real talk.
What is the biggest thing that you have learned from Chandra Corelli? Like being able to be in this with her and all the things
I learned
she's
so
done?
much. I don't even know if I could say I'm so honored to really, I feel like an award. I feel so honored, but really like Chandra's so great. So I guess the biggest thing is giving it 150, because as a new actor coming into it and being new, you can become insecure and uncertain in what
Right.
you do. And she's like, no, you just do it. Like, you got chosen because you're Paula. So you play Melody, but be Paula. And to know that and to hear it come from her and for her to say, no, I believe it and you're going to do this, that was really big for me.
Now, for the people who are checking this out who may not have had a chance to look at the interview that we did a couple months ago, kind of talk a little bit about your role and what we can expect from your performance tonight.
Okay, well, Melody is married to Tony. They've been married for 5 years. They're going through the second phase of their marriage and experiencing some turmoil without telling you the story.
Right.
Melody is really trying to figure out how much love Tony has for her, and she has an insecurity and she's afraid to express it. And they're really just trying to figure out how their love can stand the test of time. But it's not just about the love of a husband and wife. Chandra plays my mother, so a mother and child, a father and child, friends, and so many other people are involved. It is really about the strength of love in every aspect.
Now, we've talked about things that you've learned and obviously things that you learned from Chandra Corelli. What have you learned overall from this production that's going to take you to the next level and the next thing that you do?
What I've learned from this production in general is to act. But somebody asked me, is Melody like me? And I said no, but the thing about it is it's not about Melody having any characteristics of Paula, but actually acting. So it's just like I can look and say, well, I wouldn't do that,
Right.
but Melody would.
Right.
So now how do you make it believable because you're Melody? So to act.
2 shows today. That's a lot. That can be a lot.
Absolutely.
Like how have you kind of maintained like throughout the day? And obviously you have a lot of excitement still. How have you kept the excitement going?
I have no idea. I have not been asleep literally for about 48 hours. So when 7 o'clock is over, I probably will be in the corner. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it home. But right now, hey, we're in the Strength of Love stage play, and I am Melody, so we're gonna give it the energy.
Well, I want to thank you again, obviously for tonight and then for the interview that we did a couple months ago.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And again, you are with James Johnson for Urban Grandstand Digital.